Please be advised that this video is for the sole purpose of entertainment. Any views are purely my own, are subjective, and may not necessarily be true. I do, however, do extensive research for all of my videos. All photos have been found on the public domain, and I am using them under the fair use and fair dealing guidelines. I urge everyone to do their own research and to view this video subjectively. Well, hello my lovelies, it's Murky Meg here. It's Monday the 4th of October, and today I'm going to do something a little bit different for you guys. I'm going to delve into some background of why I think Meghan Markle is a narcissist and that Harry is the real victim in all of this. Now, don't get me wrong, Harry is equally responsible for what is happening with him and his wife. However, I do think that he has been ensnared, and I'm going to explain the reasons why I think she exhibits traits of a narcissist. I think everybody at one point in their lives have actually come into contact with a narcissist. They are the people that feel entitled to be the forefront of everything, to brag about every single accomplishment, and can't seem to understand why the world does not revolve around them. Have you met anybody like that? I know I've met a few in my lifetime. It's a very common misconception that narcissists are self-absorbed. However, true narcissism is more than just having an abundance of self-obsession and overflow of self-confidence. It's really about the lack of empathy. People who truly are affected by narcissistic personality disorder believe that they are superior to everyone and they are totally self-absorbed. These people won't get better on their own. They need clinical treatment, intensive therapy, and deep reflection. Otherwise, they'll just keep rampaging on and completely destroying everything in their wake because they see it as their God-given right to do anything they want. At the core, narcissists have very low self-esteem. Their feelings of low self-worth make them need that constant adoration and reassurance from others. People with NPD surround themselves with others who will stroke their egos. They make sure that they hold the power, more status, more control than others. Their relationships are often based on whether others are useful to them. It's very common for them to cut someone off once they've proved they're useful and they can no longer get anything out of them. Sound familiar? People with NPD need to be in control to feel safe. They will manipulate partners, friends, colleagues, and anybody that person feels that they should be connected to, so long as they are useful. They will often inflate their accomplishments and overestimate their abilities. It's not unusual for them to take credit for other people's work, make themselves the linchpin that this project needed for it to be a success. Don't ever criticize a narcissist, and they will never be accountable for any wrongdoing or responsibility and mistakes. They quickly shift the blame to someone else, someone that they in control of and they have manipulated through their disorder. They have beaten them down, whittled them down so that they are in control. Ultimately, it's a power game. Samantha Markle and Meghan's childhood friend, Niniki Priddy, both hinted that Meghan was a narcissist in their personal opinions. Samantha said that she was a narcissist, a shallow social climber, and Priddy described her in a way that supports that claim that she is in fact a narcissist. Their observation of Meghan are correct, then she would be showing traits of being calculated, developing disingenuous friendships for her own gain, switching ethnicity to suit her need from black to white, and hiding the lack of empathy under the guise of caring. Narcissists can't really empathize. They know they should, but can't really make that connection. They can fake it, make the right noises, facial expressions, but they truly don't feel it deep down, as most of us do. With intense therapy and treatment, they can actually learn to empathize, but that is a long way down the road. It's my personal belief that Samantha was correct, and the change in Harry leads me to believe this even more. We've all heard the term love bombing. It's a playbook narcissistic tactic to overwhelm somebody with signs of adoration and attraction, presenting themselves as the perfect partner, your yin to your yang. The first infatuation impression is very important because it's both very strong and very persistent. It's so strong and convincing enough that they can make you make life-changing decisions such as moving in together or getting married very quickly. But once captured, it becomes a game of control and domination. Sex is the perfect tool, and the relationship is more like a contract. They will require to give something in order to get something. Especially women narcissists always have an agenda and do not do anything without reason. It's like a transaction. You owe me because I let you have sex with me. I did my duty. Now you will pay me in return by giving me whatever I want. Narcissists create a dynamic abuser and victim relationships throughout a cycle of abuse, resulting in traumatic bonding that makes it hard for their partner to leave the increasingly abusive relationships. Narcissists also engage manipulative abuse by belittling comments that result in the victim questioning their own behavior and thoughts. They bring it back on to the victim as if they were the one that's the problem. They're the one with the issue, not the narcissist. This is known as gaslighting. Any slight criticism of a narcissist, whether actual or perceived, often triggers the narcissistic rage. This can take the form of screaming outbursts, silent treatment, sabotage, manipulation of other people, and basically destroying people's lives becomes the ultimate game and the winning strategy. Who would want to be in a relationship with a narcissist? Is it their fault that they are in this situation, or do we have to treat them like a victim? Often these people that are in a relationship with a narcissist do not see it at all. They adore the person that they're in the relationship with. They can do no wrong in their eyes. They are completely, utterly smitten until one day something happens and there's little seeds of doubt creep in. You wonder, am I really the mad one? Am I really the downtrodden one? Am I really the one that has the mental health issues? I've been there. I've been gaslighted myself. I almost got sectioned because of it. But I was the normal one. He wasn't. The manipulating games that narcissists play can truly spin your head and make you feel like you are the one that's losing everything. Your mind, your sanity, your family, your friends. Everybody is against you, and it's you and the narcissist against the world. I speak from experience. Now, I look at Harry. The difference in him over the last year is monumental. Now, how do you break things with a narcissist? I can only really speak from personal experience, and it's really looking at yourself, making sure that you know your self-worth. You don't believe what the person is saying about you, and then you look at them and start opening your eyes to the real truth, the real things that are going on within your home, within your family, within your relationships. You have to pick apart. It's almost like a jigsaw puzzle. And then you have to rely on those that have always been around for you prior to the relationship. Build those bridges back up. The ones that have been teared down by the narcissist because they wanted you isolated and controlled. The way I'm finishing today is that these aren't two normal people. They are in a very privileged position. They have power. They have money. They have very, very well-connected friends. I don't think being the wife of the Duke of Sussex is her end game. I believe she wants to go into politics. We know there's plenty of narcissists in that arena, but is that the right way for these two to go, and what could possibly go wrong? What do you all think? Is she a narcissist? Is he the victim? Is it his fault, her fault? Whose fault is it? What can possibly go wrong? What is her agenda? There's so many questions that this raises, and it's a very daunting prospect, isn't it? Thank you very much for watching. I'd like to give a big thank you to everybody that has donated to my channel. You really have warmed my heart and have given me the ability to be able to release more content. So again, thank you very, very much. If you haven't already, please like this video, please hit subscribe and hit that notification bell. And I will see you on the other side. Bye bye now.